I went through three really, really bad technicians before I found a good one again. Right. So like, I hired one that said he had the skills, and I found out that he was unemployed for a reason. Right. Like he had his own set ways and he didn't want to listen. And I was like, you got to go. And when he was with me, we hired another help desk guy, and the guy just had no skills and no personality, and he had to go. And so then we hired another guy that we thought had the skills and had the thing. And then he came in for like 3 weeks, and he goes, oh, I forgot how much I hate this. Then I gotta quit. And he
Oh,
left.
geez.
So
Okay,
I
thanks.
went over a period where I had a technician and I had a lot of work to do, and then I had like a technician that was bad, and then another one that was bad, and then another one, and then we still had all this work to do, and it was just me. It was down to just me, and this time it's 2021, by the time I get through all those people, and my company's like, you don't have $1 million a year, and it's just me.
Besides the sales struggle at the small size, what other struggle might you had or found that you wasn't expecting in the beginning years? Obviously, you're six years into this. Let's say year 1 through 3.
Right, like 1 through 3, it was really when I started hiring people, like the first people that I hired. My first technician, he was great. I brought him on. He was working. He was going through some things. I was teaching him how to be a good technician and moving him through. He's very personable. And this is late 2019 is when I first brought on my first tech.
Okay.
Like maybe mid 2019, like June, July time period of 2019. So I brought him on, worked great for 6, 7, 8 months. It was great. And then the pandemic hit, right? So things happened, and I was unsure about what business was going to happen, what was going to happen to my business. I didn't know if a lot of my businesses were going to shut down or not. I was very heavily into dentists, and I was very heavily into construction companies, and I didn't know if they were going to be shut down or not. And so I was like worried about like just not having any income coming in.
Sure.
So I put my one technician on furlough, and like go collect the money from the government, because they're paying you to not work, and you'll be able to come back with no problem. And so we did that, and then we found out that our companies were still going to be working. Even the dentists were only shut down for like 2 weeks. I mean, they weren't shut down that long. And so most of our companies were still fine and still going to be paying us. The only company that had a struggle was the public golf course that was shut down. But other than that, the rest of them were good. And so I was like, I need you back. And he's like, I can't afford to come back, because now I got to put my kids in daycare, because, they don't have, I like all the stuff, all of his payments that he'd have to do, because like the daycares were still shut down. He couldn't do that. So like his wife had to not work and all that stuff. So it ended up being a struggle just to get him to come back to work. I was like, all right, so now what do I do? Eventually I did get him to come back to work. And he was working from home a lot, and he always worked from home, but like he was working from home a lot, but like I saw the production drop off because there was distractions, because there was more people at home and all this stuff. And then we just had some other things go on, and I ended up having to let him go because of, he was saying he started his day at 7 a.m. and then like his computer wouldn't even turn on until 8, but he started his day at 7 a.m. And so like I just ended up like, gotta let you go. And so I did, and I hated it, because he's a friend of mine, still is. But like it was just a business decision, right? Mm-hmm. And then the next thing that happened was the struggle to find another good technician, right? Like I went through 3 really, really bad technicians before I found a good one again, right? So like I hired one that said he had the skills, and I found out that he was unemployed for a reason, right?
Mm.
Like he had his own set ways and he didn't want to listen. And I was like, you got to go. And when he was with me, we hired another help desk guy, and the guy just had no skills and no personality, and he had to go. And so then we hired another guy that we thought had the skills and had the thing. And then he came in for like 3 weeks, and he goes, oh, I forgot how much I hate this. Then I gotta quit. And he
Oh,
left.
geez.
So
Okay,
I
thanks.
went over a period where I had a technician and I had a lot of work to do, and then I had like a technician that was bad, and then another one that was bad, and then another one, and then we still had all this work to do, and it was just me. It was down to just me, and this time it's 2021, by the time I get through all those people, and my company's like, you don't have $1 million a year, and it's just me, and I'm like, I need help.
Yeah.
And that's what I had a struggle with. Then finally found some good help. Now my training regimen is way better than it was. I have to thank some of the people in our peer group for helping get that straightened out and getting that going. Yeah, and then from there, that was the biggest struggle for me for my company. Like, we always have did I choose the right vendor? Do we have billing issues? Yes, we have that. That's just business, right?
Sure.
But the struggle was finding that first technician. Now I have a team of 8, soon to be 7 again, but 8 right now. And then soon to be 10, because I'm going to hire 2 more to replace them. So it's fine. I don't have to worry about going back to being just me, right? Like, I just have to go out, find the right people, train them. If they work out, they work out. They don't, we get rid of them quickly. It's hire slowly and fire quickly if they're not the right fit, right? So that's been the struggle, just finding people. And now after the pandemic, finding people that actually want to work.
Right.
Some of them just seem like they just want to collect a paycheck but not actually work. So so that's been a struggle.
Understand
Finding
that.
people in the Philippines has been great because they want to work, they want to help, they're a giving society. It's great. So as you know, so
Yes, I know.
that was really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have some phenomenal team members in the Philippines. I can't say enough good things about.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and that keeping the costs down and but yet still providing and giving them a higher than average wage for their location is great, but keeping our costs down because we're not paying all the other things on it. So
right.
It works well.
Paul, I'm going to steer this a little bit in a direction. I know the struggles of staff, right? Of being an employer and dealing with people and people have problems and, we know some don't work out and some work better than others. And you not only went through this, the struggle of people and building your business and growing, you went through and you acquired another company, you made an acquisition, which basically double the size of your company based off of my knowledge of you. But during all this time, you also had some personal struggles that you've been dealing with when it comes to your significant other in your life, right? This is an ongoing thing. You built a house during all this the same time, surgeries, medical things, but yet you always have a smile on your face and you've always got that amazing laugh. How do you do it? Just share that with me and share it with our listeners. Like, how do you manage to keep it light like you do? Because you go through some serious stuff.
Yeah. For me, every day is really just a blessing, really, right? Like we're here on this earth and we get to experience things that are going on. The material things don't matter much. The things that are stressful are, like you say, Shelly's medical things that she has going on and stuff like that. That's the stuff that makes me worried, right? Because that's actually life, right? That's not material thing. Like a house, I can build another house. A job, I can get another job. If my business goes out of business tomorrow, I'm still on the earth and I'm still going to be fine, right? As long as you have the the will to go do something, you can get it done, right? And so that's always been my attitude, and I just have fun with it, right? So yeah, we struggle. So today my longest tenured technician turned in his resignation today. Like 2 weeks from now, like my guy that's been with me with the company, the company that I bought, he's been with them for 11 years, longer than my company's been in business. He's been working for this company in some form or fashion. He's got some, some personal health issues in his family. His mother-in-law's having some things, and he's got some things going on, and he was only able to put in 25 hours a week now. It was going to get less, and he just decided it wasn't fair to either one of us to do that way, and he wanted to focus on other things. So he's moving on, and he's probably not even getting another job. He's probably just going to be home and doing some education stuff. It's tough, it's tough, and I got to replace that guy. Well, here we go. It's fine. It's just another thing, it's another hurdle. It's another thing to learn on. everything that is a thing is something to learn on, something to get better with, right? So it's fine. It'll be fine. We'll move on. Not only will I learn, but all the people around me will learn. Because now he's got to pass all his knowledge on in the next few weeks of everything he knows about everybody, right? So all those people are going to be better for it, right? It's a learning thing. Now, are they going to get all the knowledge? No. Guess when they're going to get the knowledge? Well, when that thing pops up again, we got to figure it out. They'll learn it. It'll be fine. We'll get by it. It's fine. I mean, it's just life. People have things going on, and the personal aspect of it is more important than the business aspect of it, right? So that's how I always look at it. As long as my health is good, I'm going to have a smile on my face.
Hi, I'm Mark Thomas, founder and CEO of Current Tech Solutions and Cyber Guardians. We know business owners like you want to focus on growing your company, not worrying about IT problems or security threats. That's where we come in. Our team uses AI to protect your business from cyber risks and keep everything running smoothly. If you're ready for peace of mind and a stronger future, reach out to us today. Let's secure and elevate your business together.